Hey, what's going on, y'all? So the next video I'm going to be covering is the dev talk that the actual Marvel Rivals devs have done. They took their time out of their day to actually give us, again, a clear, distinct roadmap and tell us their thoughts and how they're going to basically do the next update. So I'm just going to be listening more so. Let's begin.
Hello everyone, Guang here. After the Hellfire Gala was crushed by Ultron's surprise attack, the mutants of Crocodile faced some of their toughest days yet. Now, Ultron has stolen Cerebro, evolved into the even more formidable Ultron, and retreated to his new stronghold, Arakko. Once Crocodile's sister Iron, Arakko, has lost all its vitality, transformed by Ultron into a cold, merciless, mechanical world. But the fight isn't over. Our heroes, regrouping after their setback, must now join forces with Crocodile to save Arakko. Now, let's talk about Ultron as a playable hero. He's a strategist who can.
Off rip, I just want to say right now, I've been waiting for Ultron to drop since the game has played. Like, since I first played the game, my incentive to play the game was to play Ultron, and he's a healer. Like, that's tough. He's a flying healer. Like, I don't care what none of y'all say about anything being broke, overpowered. I'm playing him till the motherfucking wheels fall off. But let's watch it.
Provide consistent healing to his allies. However, he can also unleash devastating energy beams against enemies. His unique primary weapon introduces an all-new shooting experience. And as a flying strategist, Ultron opens up fresh possibilities for your aerial lineups. For Season 2.5, we are taking our dynamic team-up ability system even further, with broader adjustments to team-ups to bring even more strategy and excitement to every battle. In this update, we are adding 6 new team-up abilities.
We got 6 new team-ups and 4 removed. Bro, they give us more content every time. The glazing, I'm not going to stop glazing.
Removing 4 and adjusting the members of 1. Overall, by Season 2.5, more than 50% of our team-up abilities have changed compared to Season 0. And by popular demand, we are adding the Gemnado team-up ability. We love hearing your ideas, and community feedback is a huge part of how we shape the game. So keep those suggestions coming. On June 6th, we are launching an exciting new limited-time experimental mode, Ultron's Battle Matrix Protocol. In this mode, 6 players can choose their own hero lineups, craft unique builds, and enhance their hero.
Off rip, this is dope because I feel like they need to keep this mode in the game just as like a testing thing. Because let's say a streamer, content creator, game player, whatever you want to call it, decides they actually want to give a debate or an explanation as to why a character could be better, you know, or literally, because it's like a roguelike, it's how they got it set up. But this could be that like really used to literally give a different perspective on how you want a character to be balanced and adjusted, which I think is actually like game changing. So for all the people that's been hating on Marvel Rivals saying this and it's stale and this, that, I don't know any game that y'all are paying for that's actually doing this. This is a free-to-play game with, you know, cosmetics you got to pay for. But, again, a free-to-play game is giving y'all the gifts, like, I don't know, the tools. I'm blown away.
Those traits. Then, engage in battle against other players for the chance to claim victory. This mode is an experiment of how we can fulfill everyone's fantasies of Marvel superheroes teaming up. Players can take control of a wider array of heroes and amplify their states and abilities. Take a break from the high-octane cooperative team battles to enjoy streamlined, strategic, numerical-based solo tactical play. As the battles unfold, you will see Venom grow into a colossal force after devouring enemies. Witness Hela's extreme fire rate and spitting projectiles as she cuts down foes. Experience the increased strikes of Psylocke's ultimate. And behold, Namor commanding a true army of deep-sea creatures.
I'm not gonna lie, they had me until they showed Namor spamming 12s to 12 plus squeezed. I don't look old to me. That just gave you PTSD.
Strategists will also unleash ultimate abilities that not only heal their allies, but also deal tons of damage to their enemies. We've also taken note of your feedback regarding the previous giant-sized Brain Blast leaderboards. Consequently, this mode will not feature similar designs, allowing players to fully enjoy the experience based on their preferences. With the launch of Season 2.5, we are introducing a new feature that showcases hero proficiency avatars on the Match Hero Select wheel. Additionally, we are rolling out 2 fresh.
So in case y'all missed that, essentially the actual character select wheel will actually show your lords. So, when you're streaming and you want to show off to how many people you got like all the lords unlocked, and you want to show them you don't go outside, sweat, shower, or even eat food, that's how you do it.
Personalization systems, mood, and emojis. We will continue to optimize the player experience with each version update. Starting from Season 3, the seasons of Marvel Rivals will be shortened to 2 months each, and we are diligently preparing for the new pace. Our vision has always been to provide fun and engaging superhero experiences for all Marvel Rivals fans, and the new heroes we're cooking up are definitely worth the wait. We'll gradually unveil a series of adjustments and updates for Season 3, so stay tuned. In June, our Ignite Tournament series will kick off the first stage of competition. We hope everyone enjoys the excitement these matches bring. Now, let's turn it over to Zhiyong, who will share insights on the adjustments to team-up abilities and balance changes for Season 2.5.
Hey Rivals! Zhiyong here to give you the details on our Season 2.5 update.
So something else I kind of like, basically they've been saying is every 2 months you're going to get an update and obviously every month we're going to get a new hero, but the season lasting 2 months is a pretty good pace because every 2 months we're going to basically be having something getting switched up, something changed around. I don't know for how long they plan to do that, but they got to have a big team to be pulling this off. I'm not going to lie. Because that's an incredible pace. Like, none of the other hero shooters have been able to do that. Like, release characters month to month. Some games only release 4 characters a year. But like I said, that team has to be huge. I don't know how y'all keeping up with it. That's crazy. I ain't gonna front.
It's packed with dynamic team-up ability changes and overall balance tweaks that are sure to ignite your battles. In Season 2.0, we debuted adjustments for team-up abilities, injecting fresh energy into our game environment. With Season 2.5, we are going even further, with not only team-up ability changes, but also the arrival of our new hero Ultron and the key numerical balance updates, all set to deliver a whole new level of combat excitement. Venom takes center stage as the team-up anchor, sharing part of his symbiote with Jeff.
Bro, you remember how we had symbiote Jeff the Shark? They made it canon. Now when you team up, which I already said Jeff pairs really well with Venom a long time ago because, they're both dive type of characters, he's a healer. You're telling me that Jeff can literally support, so y'all hate dive, but he can support dive now. He can pretty much support dive. You could be diving, have Jeff with you, and then use the symbiote ability and be healing other people. That is tough. Hey, whoever thought of that, Give them, bro. Raise they pay, bro. Raise they pay. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually insane.
This lets Jeff wield symbiote tendrils to link with allies and heal them in the heat of battle. As the team-up anchor, the Punisher has retooled Black Widow's Red Room rifle with a brand new firing mode. Now, while aiming down sights, she can unleash a piercing pulse beam that cuts right through enemies. Luna Snow powers up.
Hey, all them Black Widow down players have been saying she's bad, even though she's been getting buffed every single update. She's gonna be lethal because she's gonna be able to shoot through 3 or 4 people at a time. So imagine 2 tanks getting double headshot or just like literally you're lined up and she's gonna be like a Moon Knight with like bro Punisher and Black Widow gonna get a lot of play this season. That's a very smart update.
Up these team-ups as the anchor by crafting a specialized ice arrow for Hawkeye. This arrow penetrates through terrain cover, and the farther the target, the more damage it packs, even stunning foes beyond a certain distance.
Bro, they just turned Hawkeye into Sub-Zero. Bro. Okay, so last season was dive, right? Dive harassment. This next season will literally be the season of the DPS and the medic. Like, this is support strategist, like, bruh. This is going to be DPS support. That's all I'm seeing. Like, it's going to be hard being a diver in this next season. I can see that. Like, imagine you run up on Hawkeye and he just freezes you. And then the whole team jumps you. Like, bro, that's a tough patch. I'm not going to lie. That's a very tough team up.
Rocket steps up as the team-up anchor by engineering an enhanced bionic spider nest for Penny, one that can coexist with her original while also dropping.
Okay, bro, that is the coolest team up in the game, bro. I already played Penny, but you didn't tell me Rocket Raccoon gives Penny a second spider nest? And wait, there's more. You're talking about she also adds literal armor packs to the bro. Y'all thought I was broke last season with Penny. Y'all aren't killing Penny no more, bro. Like, Penny's gonna go through teams. They gonna be banning Penny next season. Penny's getting banned. Rocket Raccoon and Penny gonna be banned, dog. That's crazy good.
Armor packs. Meanwhile, Penny ramps up Rocket's Battle Rebirth Beacon so that it now spawns cyber webs, spider germs, and arachno mines. However, the enhanced beacon and the original can be active at the same time.
And Rocket Raccoon's ability to revive is not protected by spiders. So, once again, remember I've been saying divers, all this stuff I'm showing you is anti-dive tech. Like, all these team-ups are anti-dive. So, when Spider-Man jumps down, he gets hurt. When Hulk jumps down, they're going to get hurt. And you're probably going to be there to shoot them. So, the only counter I can perceive of this is, again, DPS. This is going to be the season of strategic placement and DPS. Like, dive is still going to be a thing. Don't get me wrong, because the divers are crazy in this game. But it's going to be much, much harder to just dive on somebody. Like, you're going to really risk your life doing it.
When Iron Man leads the charge as the team-up anchor alongside Ultron, things get seriously high-tech. Ultron taps into part of Iron Man's armor might, gaining the power to fire potent unibeam lasers that pierce everything in their path, damaging enemies while healing teammates. Storm, the team-up anchor.
I can't even let him slide by that so smoothly. So, I gotta go back a step. We gotta look at that one more time. You see how he's literally shooting him? So imagine I'm healing a tank, right? Let's say I'm behind Emma, right? I'm healing a tank with Ultron, and while I'm healing the tank with Ultron, basically I'm shooting a beam through Emma while hitting everything in front of Emma. Or vice versa, I'm healing Strange, he got the shield up, and I'm using Unibeam to just carve through the enemies. Bro, that is the coldest team up, and like they knew what they was doing. That is the coolest team up. Like, you talking about constant healing and damage, bro. And that's a Unibeam. That's not like a charged shot. That's this literal like chest blast, bro. That's tough. That right there, best thing I've heard all day.
Ultron taps into part of Iron Man's armor might, gaining the power to fire potent unibeam lasers that pierce everything in their path, damaging enemies while healing teammates. Storm, the team-up anchor, and Jeff can combine their might when both of their ultimates are ready, unleashing the fearsome Jeff Nado. Storm directs the swirling Jeff Nado, dealing sustained damage over time before ultimately devouring enemies.
So, just to clarify that, the Sharknado that we saw does not insta-kill characters with high health, but if you're a squishy, pretty much you might be dead. That's what that looks like. Like, that's actually tough. Now, the only thing about the Jeff Nado that's interesting, it looks like a last-minute comeback mechanic because both Jeff and Storm have to have their ultimates. So, that's gonna take some people on the mic actually saying, "Hey, I got my ultimate ready," because they don't. Sometimes you got teams that don't talk, and that's gonna be really like clutch to have when you actually see that. So I like that one.
The following 4 team-ups are being completely removed: Cheering Charisma, Allied Agents, Ammo Overload, and Symbiote Bond. Additionally, Iron Man will be removed from the Gamma Charge team-up.
Dang, they took my Iron Man Hulk team up. I don't really care, but now when I ban Hulk, I won't feel bad. That's all it told me. Hulk will definitely be banned next season. I lost my team up, you get banned. I don't feel bad about it now, shit.
In Season 2.0, with heroes like Captain America, Iron Fist, Human Torch, and the arrival of Emma Frost, our battlefield distance shrank. This meant that squad positioning often got tangled, with agile heroes dashing past enemy vanguards to strike at backline targets, and backline heroes forced into dangerous engagements. This all resulted in a heightened emphasis on team coordination, laser-focused targeting, protective strategies, and precise positioning to back the win. High mobility lineups, think Venom Spider-Man and Captain America Iron Fist, were wreaking havoc on the field in Season 2.
I just want to say, so for all the people that say they don't hear you, they don't listen, they've pretty much covered every problem child in Season 2.0. Human Torch, Iron Fist, Spider-Man, Venom, Captain America. That's pretty much all the problem children. And Emma don't really count. I ain't gonna lie. You can really dust Emma with a flyer, so I don't know why people trip with that, but beyond me.
2.0. On the flip side, teams using Groot Wars in tandem with Winter Soldier, Namor, Mr. Fantastic, and The Thing could effectively corner these swift adversaries. Meanwhile, the triple strategies battle with their stellar sustain and protection also work well against dive and high mobility threats. All of these reflect the rock, paper, scissors dynamic between different lineups. And let's not forget the powerhouse team-up abilities like Emma Frost, Magneto Psylocke, Hawk, Iron Man Namor, Doctor Strange, Scary Witch, plus the Fantastic Four, all proving to be titans on the field.
The only thing they missed out of all the meta, and I feel like this meta has been sliding under the radar, if you have the Galactic Guardians, that means Mantis, you have Star-Lord, you have Adam Warlock. Those three all together are secretly broken. I don't care what nobody says try to defend that team up. It's secretly, like, Mantis already does hella damage. You can't dive on her. She can boost teammates, heal teammates. Adam Warlock can literally revive you from the dead. He has hella damage, hella DPS. On top of the fact, Star-Lord is literally like the ultimate DPS that can flank, shoot, throw ultimate, and you have to scream and run to hide. Like, yeah, that team is broken. And you kill like 2 of them, they get to come back. Or not, actually, all 3 of them get to come back. Yeah, that team up is broken.
We also recognize that traditional frontline push tactics saw their competitiveness decline in Season 2.0, while high mobility lineups resulted in faster, more intense, and sometimes exhausting matches. Therefore, in Season 2.5, we are adjusting some of the overbearing heroes, and with the arrival of the flying strategist Ultron, New team compositions and strategies will emerge. For Vanguard heroes, we are nerfing Groot while giving Doctor Strange and Magneto a Mortis buff.
Magneto don't necessarily need a buff, but Doctor Strange definitely needed that buff. Magneto's been the most egregious. I am good in all situations tank since the game really has dropped. The only thing you can say Magneto has is because he's a true tank, he's slow. He's good at literally everything else.
We've also observed that Captain America's enduring survivability and Emma Frost's diamond form have been a bit too dominant. So expect some balance adjustment there too. For duelists, we will be nerfing Iron Fist, Human Torch, and Psylocke, while providing modest buff to the Punisher, Squirrel Girl, and Storm.
W Punisher buff, L, and I repeat, L Squirrel Girl buff, nerf her to the ground. Storm, we gonna let you rock. But Squirrel Girl, I just don't like Squirrel Girl players. Like, y'all get kills. I would never get on y'all for kills because y'all get kills. But my problem with Squirrel Girl players, they don't play on point. They usually have dumb tanks, like mental tanks. You know what I'm saying? Like takes. Like, I mean, I'm just mad looking at Squirrel Girl. Like, that character really upsets me, bro. Like, yeah, everything was good till you brought Squirrel Girl, but I'm not messing with that.
Opening up a whole new realm of the tactical possibilities. For strategists, after enhancing some heroes mid-season in Season 2.0, we are now giving Luna Snow an increase to her ultimate ability energy requirements, in exchange for a mid-boost in her standard abilities to keep the overall pace in check in Season 2.5. Jeff the Land Shark will also receive a partial adjustment for a fresh experience. Lastly, we are dialing back the power for some of the most dominant team-up abilities, such as the Fantastic Four, the Hawk-Namor pairing, and the Emma Frost Magneto Psylocke team-up. These refinements combined with our new dynamic team-up ability changes will completely transform the Battlefield experience. And that's not all. The details above are just a taste of what's coming. For more in-depth balance updates, keep an eye out for our forthcoming update announcements. Stay tuned, as we will also be releasing the Season 2.0 hero pick race and win race very soon.
Alright, so, short and sweet. We've covered patch notes in a separate video, so keep an eye out for that. I'm more than likely going to drop that first. If you haven't seen it, you can go see it up there. But, like, the game is getting very, very good, which is why I'm glad I was being very, very patient with 2.0, because 2.0 was... Season 2.0 was them trying to increase the ability to dive, make the game more fast-paced. And then they realized that most of the player base is really bad at just basic, like, strategy in general. And that's why, like, in all of Season 2.0, all I did was ban Spider-Man, because it wasn't Spider-Man was completely broken. It was just the fact that I knew that the issue was Spider-Man plus friends. It was like Spider-Man, Captain America, Spider-Man, Venom, Spider-Man, and all the other people diving simultaneously. It was just annoying. And Iron Man, I could take care of him, but not really. So this next season is going to look like it's going to be very DPS, very strategic, much more based off of actual placement, paying attention. While still having dive is still going to be powerful. Don't get that twisted. But I'm very excited for what they have going forward with this next patch. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section. Till next time. Peace.